Hello, fiber friends. Welcome to my channel, Fibers by Phoenix. I am Phoenix, and we're talking about mostly knitting today. And I do have some acquisitions for at the end that I got at Flock. So if that's not your jam, yeah, I'll put it at the end so you can skip it. I've got a little bit of a different background, playing around with where the lighting is best. I thought it'd be cool if you could see my macrame. That was also our wedding background, like our arch where we got married. It's by my very talented friend Katie. I will link her Instagram and Etsy shop. She does macrame and macro weaving. I think that is what that's called. So I hope this lighting situation's good. We got the window there. I am getting a little blown out, though. My eyes, I don't think, are this blue, and it's kind of freaking me out. I look like a White Walker, but I think this is like the best that we're gonna get with what we've got. So, I've got 2 finished objects, 3 whips, and then acquisitions, and it's all knitting. So let's just jump on in. We've got first finished object, and I'm gonna stand up and come back here so you can see. My Helianthus by Andrea Gone Knits, and I finished this in time to wear to Flock, and this is in Sewrella, Year in the Life, from their Gilmore Girl collection. I did this a size down from the designer, like in needle size. So I think I did this on a 3 millimeter. 3 or 3.25. And my gauge was still pretty off because I ended up doing the smallest size, which I should have been doing the 3rd size, like in terms of my measurements. And I still have, it grew a little bit in blocking, but I probably have more, like an inch of positive ease on the body, and then maybe 0 on the bust. But it was definitely before I wore it and washed it, was fitting closer. And then it grew a little bit because this is super washed, which is expected. But I will say I do love a stockinette in the round project. I was getting a little bit just kind of tired of it. It was just a lot of knitting. I lengthened it quite a bit. This is supposed to be cropped, but I wanted to be able to tuck it in to my pants. So maybe if I didn't do it as long and stuck to the pattern, it wouldn't have felt as long. But yeah, tiny needles, tiny gauge, but I love it. It's great. I love it. So that's finished object number 1. And I think I talk about it more maybe in another episode, so if you're curious. Finished object number 2. I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. Let's talk about it. My little checks socks. So I do have both pairs done. However, it is just so blown out. I think maybe we're just too close to the window. I'm gonna see if I can just move it away. Is that better? They're white socks, you can see that. Okay, that's a little better. One is like comically bigger than the other. I don't know if you can tell on camera. I'll lay them on top of each other and maybe look at that. Look how much bigger my second pair is. Same needle, same size, same amount of rows. The issue is that my gauge is just completely different on this one. I took this pair, the bigger one, with me when we traveled to Seattle for a wedding. And seeing as we were on vacation, the only thing I can conclude is that I was very relaxed. So my gauge is just so much bigger, and I must have been, I don't know, stressed or something, or just, like more tense knitting this pair. So yeah, the gauge is just, it is really comical. I did try them both on. It's not like, it's noticeable, but I don't know if it's enough to bother me to like not wear them, because my right foot is, slightly bigger than my left anyway, like half size, like half shoe size. So it's not like, but yeah, it's just, isn't that hilarious? Yeah, I, I, I do have this issue with socks. This isn't the first time this has happened. This is just drastically different. That my second pair tend to be, yeah, just a different size. So I don't know if I just need to like knit them faster, like right after one after the other, like sooner, so that that doesn't happen and my gauge doesn't change. But yeah, I'm a little annoyed, but again, not enough to like not wear them or like go back and do anything. I don't own sock blockers, so I don't know if this is something that could help with putting them on a sock blocker. Although I would like want to have a smaller one for this one. So, or maybe I put it in the dryer like on really hot and try to shrink it a little bit. Even though this is super wash, maybe it would shrink down. I don't know. If you have thoughts, let me know, because yeah, I don't know why that happens. And yeah, just the fact that it's so noticeable. But that's object, oops, sorry. Finish object number 2. Okay, this next one is a whip. I've shown it before. This is another, I don't know, just not going very well, but yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah, I guess let's normalize projects not always going as planned. I think I have to sneeze, maybe. Nope, okay. Because, yeah, sometimes they're just flops, and it happens, and I haven't been knitting for as long as I've been crocheting, or I guess just making in general, but I guess that's just part of the process. Yeah, we're allowed to be annoyed by it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop making stuff or anything. But okay, sorry, rambling. This is the Piper sweater by Originally Lovely. Sorry, I don't remember like the actual designer's name, but she has a blog. This is a free pattern on her blog. You can also purchase it on Ravelry. Let's talk about it. It's beautiful. I love this pattern. I love the yarn combination. So I used what she suggests or uses in her pattern, which is Lion Brand Comfy Cotton blend, acrylic and cotton blend, in whipped cream and then like chai latte. So there's these really cool, what are these called? Garter bumps in between the stockinette. This is a bottom-up construction, which I don't think I have a problem with. I mean, if I were to choose or pick one or the other, I would definitely pick top down. But if it's like a pattern or something that I'm interested in, I'm not gonna like, that's not gonna be the only thing to stop me. So that wasn't a huge thing. However, you knit it flat and then you have to seam up the sides. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. The knitting flat excuse me, really didn't make a difference in terms of how much I was purling either, because there is a purl bump in here. So if I did it in the round somehow, or just like, I guess, decided to do it in the round, which I guess you could, you'd be purling the same amount as if you were doing it flat anyway because of this purl bump, if that makes any sense. So you're only purling one time, like back and forth with that. I'm not explaining this well. Anyway, okay, but let's talk about the fit. This sleeve, the left sleeve, is quite smaller than the right sleeve. And is that the right one or is it the left one? I don't know, it doesn't matter. One of the sleeves is very much tighter. I have the same, I'm pretty sure, the same stitch count and everything. I've decreased the same amount of times. This sleeve is just smaller. I don't know what happened, or maybe I counted wrong. It's very possible I could have counted wrong and then just not recorded it correctly, because I do take notes while I work on my project, especially if it's something that you have to do two of. I like the fit of the bigger one better. However, guys, I just don't know what to do. It is noticeable. It's noticeable on. It's not very comfortable because one is tighter. And I do remember when I was picking up for the second sleeve that I just could not get the count correctly. Like, it just wasn't adding up. Like, I kept having too many. I kept having to, like, the pickup rate just, like, wasn't making sense. I kept having to, like, squish them down to get the correct number of stitches, like, within the armhole, which is also was kind of hard to tell because of the bottom up. And then it, it's like, and I think I do remember saying on another video that I could have gone up in sleeve size because I didn't really care for the fit of the first one that I did. But, alright, here's the thing. I've already seamed up the side, the arm that I don't like all the way. So like that, I haven't woven anything in, so it's not like a huge deal, but would be still annoying to have to undo it and pick it. And then redo a sleeve and remember how I did it this time. Ugh, guys, what do I do? What do I do? It's definitely going in the naughty corner. So I did not fully seam this up. It's going in the naughty corner. I've stopped. Yeah, I need to pause on it. I was so close. I'm so close, and yeah, I'm just not happy with it. So I need a break from it. So get out of here. Naughty corner. Okay. Yeah, that is just what that one's about. Not going well. Let's talk about something that I'm more excited about. I have two other whips to talk about. Let's do this one first. This is the California sweater by Knit California. Ooh, just pull the stitch up. It's annoying. By Stitch California, and by Stitch California, Knit California, and I am on the neck band. This is what I got so far. Ooh. She's light, she's airy, she's soft. I'm using Knit Picks palette and aloft. Aloft is their mohair. This is like one of the newer colors, the sky. And then so it's like kind of marled. And then using this gray mist, it's called. I'm loving the color combo. Ooh, it looks nice with my eyes. Yeah, and I just got the updated version of the sleeves, so I'm gonna hopefully get the collar done today, maybe. Uh, and then pick up for the sleeves this week, and hopefully I can get done this week. It's pretty quick. The gauge is pretty open, so it's working up pretty quickly. Pretty open on yeah, love it, love it. Nothing really much to say except for it's yeah, drop shoulder, knit, top down, drop shoulder. I am a little bit worried about the neckline just because other people were kind of saying that theirs were like too tight or it was like pulling their bottom up. And this is not my first sweater. And in the past sweaters that I've done, I've put the body on hold until I did the neckline. However, I have already finished the body, so I hope it's at a good length and isn't like cropped anymore than I want it to be. I am planning on going up a needle size in the collar when I bind off because I'm gonna do that and then sew it down. Leslie, the designer, has a couple of options for how to finish the neckline, but that's the one that I'm going for, is the sew down. So I'm gonna have to, yeah, I think go up a needle size to bind off really loosely. And then hopefully the collar doesn't bring it up too much because it is pretty, it's supposed to be cropped. I did crop it, and yeah, otherwise because I really don't want to pick back mohair, I will just have to give it a good little stretch when I block, if that's an issue, but hopefully it's not. Yeah, just trucking along on this. It is due, what is today? Today's August something, 18th maybe? I don't even know what day it is. That's okay. It's August, mid-August. Not the easiest to work on when it's so hot, just because the mohair is very warm. But I am excited to have this. I think this would be like a really good wintery. I always think of blue for winter. That's just like one of a winter color that comes to mind for me. So yeah, this will be a nice little winter piece, I think. Oh, and so I think that will be coming out in September, the pattern. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay, and then a whip, knit whip number, is this 2? I guess this is 2, that's like not being in the timeout corner. We won't consider that other one anything. So this, I've been wanting to make one of these for a while, and I have found the most beautiful, perfect color for it. This is from Flock. This is Sewrella from their Eras collection. This is Reputation. It is the most beautiful charcoal color. Oh, the charcoal color of my dreams. It's just so good. It's not, I didn't necessarily want black. And then, yeah, this is just it. I showed this to one of my like non-yarny friends, and he was like, oh, wow, this color is so gorgeous. And he was like, I wish I had a suit in this color. And he's like, there's almost like a green undertone. He was just talking like he knew what he was talking about, but it was so hilarious because he's spot on. Like, yeah, I think it's kind of got like maybe olive green undertones, maybe a little bit, not so much in this light. Yeah, but yeah, I love it, and I haven't told you when I'm making it. I'm just yeah, I just love this color. I think it's going to look so good and be a staple in my wardrobe. This is the Zipper Sweater Light by Petite Knit. So this is the collar, or the collar. And then you fold this over when it's long enough and then it's together. Very interesting construction. I've obviously, this is my first time making this or anything like it. I have not ordered a zipper yet. I am wondering if I should do a black zipper or if I should try to go for like a gray. I just don't know yet. I guess we'll think about that when we get there. But yeah, I'm loving this. So this is from Flock. Yeah, so I was there for a wedding, and then Flock just happened to be that weekend. So it was just lucky me. Yeah, just really lucked out on that one. So, but yeah, that will bring me to my acquisitions. So more stuff I got from Flock. So if this isn't your jam, then thanks for stopping by. Thanks for liking and subscribing. You know, all the things. Yeah, so it's not a huge haul. Just a couple of things. I visited Made by Haley Bailey. I've been following her for a very, very long time on Instagram. So it's cool to like see her stuff in person and see her in the flesh. And I have been eyeing up this color of hers for forever. So yeah, I got one of these at Flock. This is called Luna Moth, and this is on her fingering weight sock, plastic sock, 75-25. And yeah, this will either be a little froggy, well, it could be a little froggy and in some socks is what I had plans for this. But I really, really love this minty green color. So pretty. That's skein number 1. And then this one, I mean, this is my daughter in a skein. She loves all things rainbow and pink and speckles, and yeah. So I saw this and I was like, it's just really blowing out. Can you see? Yeah, it's so pretty. It's got like neon. This is from Teal Torch Knits. I don't know why I couldn't read that. They are in Portland, Oregon. And this is on their DK weight. Base, merino, wool, and nylon. Oh, I didn't even realize there was nylon on here. Ooh. I could maybe do socks with these. A DK weight sock. She has been asking for socks, but I'm very hesitant because her feet grow so fast. I told her when her feet stop growing is when I'll make her some socks. But I think I'm going to do a hat, a winter hat. They need new winter hats. So this is for my daughter, the speckled rainbow. And then for my son, my husband picked this one out for our son. And this is Bigfoot Yarn Co. And this is on their Kraken DK, which is a superwash merino. Selkie, is that the colorway name? Maybe, or Solky? I don't know, I can't tell if that's an O or an E. You probably can't see it, but yeah. So this is for our son, a little more muted, blues and reds and brownishes. He's so funny, he changes his favorite color pretty much daily. Right now it's black. Like it's been black for a while, but then today my husband asked him and he said orange. They're funny. Okay, And then the sewrella yarn, and then I've got two other things. We got some stickers. I wish I remember what this shop was called, but this is their logo, I'm pretty sure. And I don't have their shop name. The stickers aren't even in there. I don't know where they are. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a bummer. Where did they go? I think actually my daughter has hers, but I'll, if I find out the shop name of that, and if I find the stickers, maybe I'll make it the cover photo, or I don't know. They were stickers, they were really here. Oh wait, they're right here. Oh, that is so silly. They must have fallen out. Okay. Phoenix bird on a yarn, on a ball yarn. I mean, my name's Phoenix. I gotta get the Phoenix bird. And then my husband really loves orca whales, and we actually also did an orca whale watch tour while we were in Seattle, and we saw some orca whales. It was really cool. So yeah, I got to do a yarny thing. He got to see some whales. We kind of made this our anniversary presents to each other. So pretty cool. And our anniversary is next month. So yeah. And then a little ghosty and a dragon because my son likes dragons. And then my daughter has hers, and we got her a rainbow and a unicorn. And then the last thing we got from Block is a gift for my mom. So if you are her, look away or don't watch her. I don't know. This is a present for you. She's been wanting to like craft more and make more stuff. She's really talented sewist, but I got her a little cross stitch kit. She really likes stars and moons. So yeah. And yeah, everything's already in here, so I just thought it'd be like a good thing for her to do. And this is by the Stranded Stitch. So yeah, fun little something you can make and hang on your wall. And that's it. And then I forgot to show the bag, but this is from the sewrella yarn. And I thought their bags were just really cute. Super cute. So yeah, I had everything in here. All the stuff. Yeah. And call me crazy, but I have 1, 2 sweaters, 3 actually, because of my letter sweater, which I haven't talked about in a while just because I haven't worked on it, but that is definitely still happening. That is not in the naughty corner. So I have 3 sweater whips right now. Call me crazy, but I've got 2 more in mind for like this year. Can I do it? Will she do it? These 2 for sure are going to get done. Like they just are going to. The letter sweater, I definitely want to. So maybe I'm getting ahead of myself and I should just take a chill. I also have not worked on my sewing. Yeah, just because we were gone on vacation and then came back and just kind of trying to get into the swing of things. But knitting is just easier to take with when you're out and about with the kids and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I'll have my backpack sewn and maybe my California sweater done by the next time we talk. But yeah, I wanted to check in and tell you how it's going. If you want to flock, let me know. Tell me what you got. If you're going to Rhinebeck, let me know. I'm not this year, but it's just fun to hear about other people's yarny adventures. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.